Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a video about a challenge I'm going to be starting, which is $10,000 to $100,000 challenge. It's a 10x challenge, and I'm going to be doing it using day trading. So, if you've been watching me for some time, this might come as a surprise because you might be thinking, why, as a person that spent so much time preaching about hodling long term, accumulating the best coins that has the highest potential, best risk reward and all this kind of stuff, now getting to day trading. And this is why I wanted to first explain it, why I'm getting into it, and then I'll tell you where I'm going to be posting my calls in case you want to follow along. So if you look at the traders, right, in the recent pump, that the main thing I was able to catch is Aptos. I made like a pretty good trade, actually, like $40,000 in that trade. And the way this happened is because two people out of the eight people that I follow, right? I have like 4 or 5 subscriptions, right? Like people I pay $50 to $200 per month to see their calls. Okay. And these people who have won over time, over the last year or two, consistently. So what I realized is, since we're at a time when most of these traders don't feel that confident about this next cycle, right? Pentoshi doesn't. He doesn't feel confident about 2023, and a bunch of others don't. One person does, few out of the people that I follow, that thinks that this coming cycle will get front ran, and that front running will be happening in 2023. Other than him, the other 7 people that I follow is not thinks that. So what does that mean? If I was to go all in with the expectation of one of the traders I follow, then it's the definition of taking risk I shouldn't be. Right? That's what I want to believe. I badly want to go all in. I want to put all my money in and go in heavy, um, because of the chance that it can really moon. But that's how I get wrecked, and that's how I have gotten wrecked. So it's gonna feel so stupid if that happens again. So what I realized is so much better to do is, one, I'll talk about the, yeah, I mean, I've already made so many videos about the DCA strategy and accumulating the what to buy, right? What are the main coins that has the best chance of doing 50, 100x's, get a lot, like outperform the market, outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum by a lot. That is DCA strategy. Accumulating time zone is 2023. That's for sure. That's like, that's everybody, most of the traders believe that is true, right? Like if Bitcoin, every time it makes new lows, you can feel confident to accumulate your favorite altcoins throughout this year, and you should be pretty good over 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, whatever that looks like. Now, what they don't feel confident in is if we're going to have a parabolic rise in 2024, 2025, just like we had in 2021. If all those predictions, like what's that guy, Plan B and stuff, that said, oh, Bitcoin's gonna hit like 500,000 or even 200,000, might not really come true in this next cycle because of these current conditions of macro and all this stuff. So what can we really do? I see that I made like 40K with Aptos, and I had bought this actually originally right before the Solana crash, right? But I was gonna sell it as soon as it break even. I just wanted to break even and I wanted to cash out, right? But I held it because two of the traders out of 8 that I follow were entering the Aptos trade. So I'm like, let me hold it a bit longer. And I held it till I sold some at, I think, 9, and then some more at 11.50 or something. But I made like $40,000 on the trade. So it was great. And I realized that the way you can play the day trade game without being like a full-time person every day being on your phone and doing these trades is by, when the market, once a while, like these times when the market is rallying for a couple of weeks, right? Usually, let's say it's like these kind of rallies can happen in the bear market. It could be a month, could be a couple of months, who knows? But when we're in this stage, if multiple people of these people that I follow, and I'm in this, paid subscriptions, who have gotten things right over and over again throughout the last year or two, so they're so good at both sides of the market, playing offense and defense and knowing when to get in and knowing when to get out. If 2 or more of these people are getting the same coin at the same time, I feel like it's a pretty good risk reward to take that trade. and I'm gonna play it just like they play it. I've never played it like this. I've never used stop losses and stuff like that. I've always accumulated and just held, and then eventually just gotten wrecked. Right now, I'm gonna play just like they're playing it by entering a trade, putting a tight stop loss. So if it goes against me, I'll take the stop loss. But if it goes in my favor, then I'm gonna hold it until they actually take profit. And usually, if you, don't know much about how these guys, the day traders do it, is basically the take profit is much more. It's basically like let's say you can lose 10,000 if it goes against you, but you can gain whatever, like 50,000, right? 30,000 if it goes in your favor. So they play it like that. And then some use leverage, some don't. I haven't decided about the leverage part. I'm not really keen on it, especially in the beginning. I want to just get accustomed to make at least 5-10 trades and get the feel of how it goes before I start adding leverage. But if I do, I'm not completely opposed to adding a slight leverage, like a 2x leverage, maybe 3x leverage, not like these like 50x type stuff, but 2 to 3x leverage if again multiple people, multiple layers of confidence. Like let's say two people are entering Aptos when there's a pullback, and at the same time, I see like some of the other people feel like who get macro really correct. They feel like, yeah, this is a pretty good zone to get in. Like overall in the market, like they're just doing by BTC. Now I have the guys who are getting into a particular coin plus confidence from some of the people, like let's say Pintoshi example, who's really good at predicting Bitcoin, and he puts that layer. I can get into that trade and put in out of my 10K account like $1,000 or $500. That way I would have to get 20 trades wrong in a row to lose. Let's say I put like $500 or $1,000 and apply like a slight leverage of a 2x with a tight stop loss. And in that way, like I said, if I was get to a point where I would, get wrong 20 times or 10 times in a row, 10 trades in a row, then yes, I'll get wiped out. And the max I can lose is 10K, which is, I don't know what percentage that would be. It would be like in my current portfolio, like, I don't know, 3-4% or something like that. It's not a small amount, but it's not that big at all whatsoever. So I think it works out in a risk reward. And the best part of it is I don't have to be day trading it all the time. That was the main reason I don't want to day trade all the time, right? It's not because I don't think it'll work or anything like that. I always thought that I don't want to, constantly be on my phone and checking this thing and just get a few scrapes here and there. But it's not true with these kind of times. How it works in these kind of times is you're not really day trading, you're swing trading more like 1 week to multiple weeks at a time. And you're waiting for these people to feel bullish multiple times, multiple people at the same time, same trade. And then you're just entering. It's a lot of like patience, some watching when the market starts to rally, and then you take a trade. And then when the market is not rallying, it's pulling back and stuff. You don't even have to watch this shit, right? It starts to pull back, and let's say Pentoshi comes and is like, yeah, it looks like the next quarter is going to be a little bit more of a down swing, or like the next couple of weeks is going to be. I don't even have to like really pay too much attention on this stuff. Yeah, I'll still browse Twitter, see, like what's going on in the accumulation side of the Twitter, like what the gem finders are talking about and whatnot. But I'm not going to be stressing over about making some trades. And I really like this approach. At least it's sounding good to me right now, as I have in my head. And we'll see how it goes. With that being said, I'm going to be putting these trades at whenever I take them. I've been pretty bad at calling these because I don't know, I just don't have the habit to post my trades on Twitter because I just browse Twitter and I'm pretty like I don't know, I just don't have the habit, right? So I'm going to try to build the habit of posting the trade as soon as I take it. But at the very least, I will make videos about every, I don't know, couple of trades. Every week or couple of weeks, I'll make a video of the trades I took in and out of the trades. And I'm just going to probably use a Bybit account. I might make a spreadsheet to kind of show where I'm entering, where I'm taking profit and stuff like that. Maybe don't hold me to it because pretty lazy in these things. But worst case scenario, we can just look at, after some time, my Bybit account, and I'll just show you in that logged in account what are the trades I made and whatnot in the videos, right? But if you want to follow along and see when I entered the trades, then just follow me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter in the description if it's not in there. That way, if you'd like to know what I'm doing, you'll be able to see it real time. But other than that, I just wanted to update the channel because this is something I'm adding to my overall strategy, taking a percentage, some capital, putting into a Bybit account, and going about it with this kind of thing in mind. And the whole idea is see if I can do this challenge. That would be the exciting part, 10K to 100K, a 10X challenge over the course of the year. And then if I can do so, I'll take basically this capital and put it into the altcoins that I'm looking to purchase. That's it, guys. Peace.